Hi. Today I would like to cover some practical exercises that can help you to grow in your drawings, in your skills. But I want to show you how from one exercise you can go to another exercise, just expand using the skills that you already know to expand your abilities. For example, there is one basic exercise. It's an exercise, well, about the line, right? The line quality, like to make the line, to draw the line in one smooth way, so it is dynamic, like it has pointy endings. It's a little bit thicker in the middle, so it's not stiff, right? But those are just lines, right? From this exercise, when you feel comfortable with the line, so we have just the line, you can move in several directions, right? Let's say that from just drawing lines, we will try to connect 2 points in on the drawing space, right? It can be overgrip, it doesn't have to. I've seen an awesome artists that are not using the overgrip. It's up to you to choose. For some purposes, it's simply more convenient and more comfortable, and it gives more opportunities. All right, so let's try to connect those points with one line, almost. And you can do it as a regular everyday exercise, just to overcome your fear about making the long strokes, overcome your fear that you will not hit the point directly. You can try to do that in different directions, just to check which direction is more comfortable for you. As I mentioned in a previous video, it is good to keep the visibility of both points, or at least the point that you are going through. So just put the pencil or your drawing tool in one place and make sure that you see the destination point. That works for me, and it helps me to be more precise. And from this point there are several, it can be one path, or can be 2 parallel paths, you can call it this way. So from this you can go to something more I don't know, to something different, let's say, because I don't know if it's more difficult. You have 2 points and you're trying to connect them with the curved line, right? Again, for me, seeing 2 points, or at least the destination point, is helpful in and increased my precision. But if you want to stay with the more or less straight lines, so you can go this way, and you can start to build the shapes, basic shapes, right? One straight line, second straight line, third and fourth, and triangle, right? From that you can go to dynamic shapes. So let's take another page, right? We have So here we have shapes, and here we have dynamic shapes, right? So we can make some crazy stuff with the shapes that we drew previously, right? So it can be something even like this. But there is also another way. Like from this, you can go to the forms. So you can try. Okay, I had some technical issues, but from I told you about the dynamic shapes, that you can go from shapes to dynamic shapes, right? But from shapes or for connecting points, actually, right? Because you have here 3 points, here 4 points that you connected, right? But you can go from that to starting to connect more points that you have, right? 4, and then somewhere here, just to have one, right? Of course, to do forms, it's good to at least understand a little bit how 3D forms work, especially on a flat surface, right? Because it's flat. It's not further, this point is not further than this one. It's just higher, right? The same with this one. It's not further. It's in the depth. It's just higher, right? But regarding this, you can, from this exercise, connecting points, you can try something like this. You point, okay, let's adjust a little bit, settings. You put 1 point on the page on one side and the second point on the other side. The farther from each other, the better, actually. Why? I will tell that in a moment, but now I want you to focus on connecting points, right? So we are connecting those 2 points. Then let's put an additional point here. So yeah, I'm continuing with technical issues, but we ended with that 1 point, right? So I connected those 3 points. So I got a triangle. Then I added additional point below here and put a straight line down and connected that point with those 2. Then in a place that of my choice, I put another dot and another dot below that point, so just to get those 2, another parallel line to this one. And let's do the same thing here. So we have already a line, so we can use that, and we have 1, 2, 3 parallel lines, right? All right, so let's do something more. Let's connect that. I just want to remind you that it's we are continuing this exercise, just connecting points. It's nothing more, right? Nothing more than connecting points. So let's connect those points. And let's connect. That's not gonna be an accurate thing, but hey, it's all about moving forward, right? Someday they will. So we have a point here. So let's we had a cross from left to right, from right to left, and let's do the same thing on the bottom. So left to right and right to left. And let's check if this point, oh hey, it's pretty much accurate. So let's make those lines a little bit thicker, and let's check it out. And we have a box in 2-point perspective. Of course, this will not cover all about the perspective. There is much more to it, and I encourage you to have a closer look at it. But just from this connecting dots exercises, you can go to 3-dimensionality. Just connecting points. That's pretty awesome, right? Of course. All right, I will not go into perspective. I'm not an expert. There are plenty of, let's say, professional artists that's sharing their knowledge in the internet about the perspective. But just a fun exercise. What you can do more? You can try to expand those lines, right? And try to just put some dot here and do the same thing. Try to connect those points. Right. Okay, and here we have some point. Let's do again right to left, left to right, right, and you have additional plane. And you can do the same thing above. Okay, let's do this way and this way. Again, try not to do the thing that I've done here. Too many lines are confusing. And again, here was 1 point, so we are connecting those two. And here you have 1 point and the second point, and again, right to left and left to right. Oh, I missed that so much. That's funny, I missed that so much. And you get, of course, it should be on the same line as here. Right, and you have another plane. It's a great exercise if you like something like this. Of course, you can use that for additional shapes or forms, just to, you know. Again, this can be also for line quality, for keeping your shoulder loose, right, and for controlling your tension. For example, you have some kind of a plane, right? Let's cover that. Yeah, so this is the way you can think about exercises, that from one exercise you can do something additional